which gets into the questions that you should probably ask yourself. Again, all this is in the white paper too. Is my staff centralized? Are they dispersed across multiple small branch home offices? We have a lot of, say, hospital customers where you have 3, 4, 5, 6,000 handsets at 1 or 2 locations, maybe a couple of regional offices with 100, 200 handsets, or do we have maybe a lot of offices, 20, 25 handsets distributed across 60 sites. We have a lot of mortgage customers and that fit that bill. So are we centralized or are we distributed? Obviously, distributed smaller offices, I'm giving foreshadowing here, is going to be probably more in favor of a subscription-based model or a cloud model. Do I have a large IT staff? Do I have the IT resources to manage this? Because this isn't a set it and forget. I don't care if it's, again, jumping ahead here, I don't care if it's cloud or if it's on site. Unify your communications, and I hope everybody would agree, generally is a pretty highly visible application in your network. It touches everybody. It touches your stakeholders. It touches your C-level suite. It touches your customers and your employees. It's not a storage array or network switch that's sitting in a server room somewhere. It's extremely visible, and it requires a certain level of skill set to manage that, to maintain it effectively, so it's an effective tool for the organization. So do you have the IT? Do you have a large IT staff? We work with a lot of customers out of the Bay Area that are venture funded and they're growing rapidly and they don't invest a lot in internal IT staff. Okay, well that's probably one mark in the positive column for cloud in that case. The procurement models. Does your CFO prefer operating expenses or capital expenses? This is a traditional, this is like number one. Everybody's talking about, well, go OpEx, don't go CapEx, which is a large capital outlay. That said, though, the lines are getting blurred too there, because we're offering a lot of what we call our own unified communications as a service. We'll install UC systems in our customers' data centers or on site. We'll own it, manage the whole thing for them. So and we'll put it under an OpEx model. But generally speaking, that's a real good kind of first question to ask yourself. Regulations, compliancy, that's big, especially as you're looking out into the cloud. Things like PCI compliancy when it comes to call recording and others, and HIPAA and things like that. So some cloud provider, that's something you really need to pay attention to especially when you're looking at the cloud. You have a lot more control over that when it's a premise-based solution. Am I international? That's huge. Does my cloud provider reach internationally? What does that look like? This is a big one for us. Call center, contact center. We do a lot of customers. We're rolling out an 800-seat national call center right now, and this customer wouldn't dream of putting that mission-critical voice and communications application in the cloud. They have to have control over it. It's critical. It's the lifeblood of their business. So we see more and more a lot of the people that are looking at more advanced call centers, they like to own that. Although there's a lot of providers we work with out there, like InContact, which is a cloud-based contact center solution that's gaining in popularity. But that's generally something to ask yourself. Am I growing at a rapid rate? We have some of these mortgage customers of ours that are adding 1, 2 offices a week. Do you have the IT resources to handle that? How hard is it to turn up a new office, train those users, provide them the support they need? That's, again, a mark in the column for cloud. Seasonal, that's huge. We have customers that want to turn up services and turn down services. They're seasonal. Well, especially and that kind of blends into the call center side of, well, do I want to invest a lot of money in infrastructure to just turn it off in the summer? Schools, education, things like that. Or do I want to just pay for it as I use it on an as-needed basis?